Now let's take a look at the equipment model database. This database includes all form of HVAC, refrigeration, and commercial ice maker model parts lists. Under the Choose a Database to Search heading, select Equipment Model. This database is useful for looking up a model's parts list and for cross-referencing a part from the list, or for looking up a range of models. Use a wildcard character for this, or you can find out which models use a given part. You'll see that the results are again broken down into pages, 10 records per page in this database. Below the Combined Results Pre-Search window is a list of model numbers. To advance to the next pages, either click the page arrow buttons or scroll down through the pages in the results window. To display one record at a time, use the model number list and click any particular model. Then you can use your keyboard's arrow keys to move up and down in this list. Arrowing down past the last model listed will advance to the next page and continue down through the results, just as arrowing up past the top of this list will turn pages backward. Although many parts appear in the same place in the parts list from model to model, you can use the multiple search term method to highlight and draw your eye to a particular part. To define any abbreviation, simply click on the word to the left of the part number. Any abbreviation record containing the word you clicked on will be displayed. Click the History Back button to return to the equipment record. Pay attention to anything listed to the right of the part number. These pieces of information can tell you more about the part and its use in this particular model. Keep in mind that certain characters in a model number are often insignificant in regard to the specific parts the model contains. The XREF Publishing Company staff has access to thousands of model nomenclatures. If you're having trouble finding a particular model number in this database, consider contacting us by phone or email for assistance. We're highly skilled at tracking down HVAC information. To simplify things, Rheem, Ruud, and Weather King models in our database, for the time being, will always start with an R, the first letter of all Rheem models, since the parts on the Ruud, prefix U, and Weather King, prefix W models are the same as on the Rheem equivalences. If you find a note number, such as N1, N2, N3, etc., understand that these are notes about the part numbers they're next to. Their definitions can be found in the same record, usually at the end of the parts list. In this case, note N4 tells you that the orifice it references is for natural gas applications between 5,000 and 7,000 feet in elevation. Other notes may designate on which models a given part is used. We find here that N3 and N4 follow these two part numbers. Scrolling down to the note definitions, we see that the fan shaft followed by N3 was used on models prior to serial number M497988, and that the N4 shaft was used on models starting with that serial number. Be sure to watch for these notes so that you're sure you're finding the right part number for your customer. Another important thing to consider when searching for replacement parts is the brand name. This refrigeration system is branded as Climate Control. Climate Control is a Heatcraft company that was purchased by Lennox. When we click on the number of the mount for the condenser motor, we're taken to cross-reference, wherein we'll find 3 records that seem to connect that part with Bone, Lennox, and Chandler. Those in the industry for a longer period of time know that Bone, Chandler, Climate Control, Interlink Parts, and Larkin are all Heatcraft companies that were purchased by Lennox in the 1970s. If you ever have a question as to which companies own which, contact us. With some further checking, we can determine whether or not all three records refer to the same part, which in this case, they do.